Hi, everyone, and welcome to Angel Healing House, and welcome to the 234th episode of Walk In Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom for this upcoming week of November the 9th through November the 15th, 2025. And November the 15th is a very important day for me, and I'll tell you why next Saturday. My name is Claire Candy Hoff, and my name is also Angel Ariel, as I had an angelic walking experience on January 11th of 2003, which I write about in my award-winning #1 Amazon International bestseller, I Am an Angelic Walk-In, the autobiography of Angel Ariel. This book is the sequel to my other #1 Amazon International bestseller, One True Home Behind the Veil of Forgetfulness. And lest us not forget this beautiful children's book for all ages, which is Angels of Faith, which is about how we are divine and eternal, and we simply do not die. All of those books are available on Amazon, and those two novels, for those who like to listen to books, are available as audiobooks on Audible. Now, I'd like to thank all of those people who have liked and shared, subscribed to my Claire Candy Hoff YouTube channel. If you become a subscriber, you will receive notification when I upload new videos. If you are interested in any of my wonderful services through my remarkable healing practice, Angel Healing House, please go to my website, which is angelhealinghouse.com. I want to announce that, and as I did last week, a wonderful documentary about me has been posted onto YouTube by a very gifted producer. His name is Adam Stricker, and this documentary interview is entitled, She Died Without Dying, the Miraculous Angel Walk-In Story of Claire Candy Hoff. Now, that is available to be watched on either my website, which is angelhealinghouse.com, or please go to Adam Stricker's channel, which is Awakening Soul Films. And if you're interested, I will leave the link to Awakening Soul Films YouTube channel in the description box down below. And I'd like to thank everyone who has made donations for my free content. If you'd like to donate, I have left my PayPal link in the description box below. Now here on Walk-In Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom, sometimes we pull runes, sometimes we pull tarot and oracle cards, but we always, always, always look first, where? Into the astrological heavens to see what planetary and celestial energies are affecting us this week. You know, when my angelic family, the posse of angels, when the posse of angels have shown me what the month of November will look like, it started off with magical, serendipitous energies right from the word get-go on November the 1st, because that was the 11-1 portal gateway of wish fulfillment. And that was last week, of course. You know, they've shown me these energies as sparkles. They look to me like fairy lights flickering on and off after a time of dormancy that are now awakening. And they're adding that these sparkles of magic, miraculous energies will bring in for many destined, fated connections that will gain momentum as we get closer and closer to Sagittarius season at the end of the month. These bright, glittering energies were increased last week with the moon linking with Jupiter, Neptune, Saturn, Mars, and Uranus in perfect harmony. They formed a chain of events that multiplied everything that we have been wishing for and working towards. Perhaps something destined arrives with perfect timing, and or someone shows up with just the most perfect, right information, opportunity, or offer that brings in that wish fulfillment. Now, plans easily and gracefully fall into place. Success appears exactly when it is divinely meant to. This potent, sometimes life-changing energy causes an overflowing, a sea of karmic rewards, fortune, and an undeniable turnaround of good luck. And if it seems that I'm excited, yes, I am very excited. And I don't know about you, but one of the closest and biggest and brightest supermoons just happened on the 4th or 5th of this week of November. That really had me rocking and a-reeling, no matter how much grounding I did. This was the second in a rare trio of supermoons that are charged portals of transformation, and it will stay active until the final one appears on December the 4th. With this powerful ongoing energy as we go from one supermoon to another super full moon and then another one on December 4th. Every emotion, every decision, every intention we carry is amplified under this immense light. As karmic doors close, as we finished that karmic cycle, it will clear our paths for rapid, very rapid manifestation to happen. And whatever we call in now will manifest only for our highest timeline. By the time that last full supermoon comes around on that December 4th date, what many have envisaged will start to take on tangible shape in dreamlike, destined, miraculous ways. Today, November the 8th, Uranus, the planet that shakes things up, often bringing surprising shifts, disruptions, and innovation, well, it's actually urging us to be free, to step away from the conventional, the ordinary, the normal in our lives to create something new. This is not just in theory, it is in physical, tangible ways, as it will be in the very practical, grounded sign of Taurus, the bull. For many, this means that we will be given new lessons in our stability and our security, where we get that from. While Uranus is about change and growth, Taurus is all about consistency and staying the same. So there is somewhat of a push me, pull you energy here as we try to find the common ground of these two opposites, change and also staying the same. Perhaps we will have to reassess and rework, perfect time during Mercury retrograde, what makes us feel secure. And in order to do this, we'll have to let go of things like jobs which no longer honor us, relationships which no longer follow our limits and boundaries, possibly where we live, those things that once brought us a sense of familiarity and comfort. Well, this is definitely a time when many in the collective are going to be required to make a big leap forward and practice faith and trust in themselves just a little more. Now, here come the posse of angels. They're sharing that this will be experienced not to unnerve us, but this is how we learn. And this is how we discover who we really are and what we are capable of. What we are capable of, Uranus will complete its journey in Taurus in April 2026. So at that time, many in the collective will be able to look back. They'll be reflecting on the monumental changes that they made in their life to improve and support more security and comfort for themselves. Let's put a pin in that date, April 2026. And hopefully we'll have a conversation then looking back on those past 4 or 5 months and reflecting on them at just how much changed for us because we took that leap forward. Now, on November the 9th, we have the official date when Mercury, again our planet of communication, knowledge, and information, it will officially station retrograde. Although during the last 2 weeks when it was in its pre-shadow phase, many of us already experienced parcels and mail getting waylaid, miscommunications in conversations, and on our devices, technical glitches. Rather than rearing against all of these things, Mercury retrogrades are necessary because we wouldn't have the opportunity to revisit, review, re-edit those areas of our lives that need revision so that we make all those subtle yet necessary course corrections, which ultimately will make our lives easier and flow better once forward movement starts up. And Mercury officially stations direct on November 29th, but of course, it takes a week to 10 days to get out of its shadow phase. Okay. Then we have Jupiter retrograde under the gateway portal of another wish fulfillment day, which is November 11th or 11/11. Now, many know that Jupiter is the planet of good fortune, prosperity, abundance, but it's also the planet of expansion. And when it's retrograde, it creates some sort of contraction in our lives so that we focus not on the bigger picture, but on the smaller details. Jupiter, when it's moving forward, wants us to look at the expanded picture, but when it's retrograde, we are drawn to a small aspect of our lives so that we can focus more clearly. Now, the posse of angels are saying at this time, it's likely to center around our home and our family. And they're saying that this could entail, for many, moving, relocating, and in some aspects, inheritances. Okay, so for additional messages, the posse of angels directed me first to a deck which I haven't used in a while, which is my deck, which is my Angel Healing House tarot deck. And they said, pull one card, and put it aside and reveal it at the end of the reading. Okay, so let's have a bit of a shuffle here. Okay. And see what we can have. One more shuffle coming out. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There's the card, and I will put it over here. Okay, out of sight. Okay. Then I asked them where I wanted to go next, and they pointed me towards the Shaman's Dream Oracle. Alberto Vololdo and Colette Baron-Reid. I love Colette Baron-Reid's cards. And these are the cards that came out. The first one is an 11 card, master number 11. We're coming up to the 11/11. More confirmation about wish fulfillment on 11/11. And it's many masks, the authentic self. So let's see what this one's all about. With so many in the collective, having shifted into higher timelines, we've stepped into our authentic selves and not allowed ourselves to be constrained or restricted by others' expectations anymore. A new, fully empowered self is emerging, and our perceptions will change as we adopt new ways of being, no longer tethered to our old selves when we gave our power away to please and to satisfy others. With this shifting into a new timeline, my angelic family, the posse of angels, is sharing that it's important to experiment. It's important to be curious to discover this brand new realm of possibilities and potentials that were not available to us when our energetic frequencies were lower. How will we know what we resonate with now if we don't take off our old masks that we were wearing before that may have been familiar, although for many it got to the stage where those old masks were not comfortable. Like with any new phases in our lives, through trials and through trial and error and trust and faith, we will discover more about what lights us up in these higher dimensional realms. So I love that that card came out, and I love that it was in 11. Okay, next card that's coming out for us is 50, is the card of number 5. It's the card of change. See if I get to focus. Spirit of the river, movement toward adventure. And as we go to Sagittarius season, Sagittarius is all about being curious, to discover, to go on adventures, to travel, to shake things up. It's come out several times. This card has come up for my clients that have had private readings with me. By the way, if you're interested in your own personal messages about your soul's journey, remember to call Angel Healing House to book your very personalized reading, and that phone number is in the description box down below. You know, sometimes life calls us to put in greater action and effort, but the posse of angels are now saying this is not one of those times, because what is coming up for many, many in the collective is destined and is being designed by forces beyond our control. Now is the time to step back, to trust, and to flow. Perfect for the start of Mercury retrograde, which for many is a time of a slowdown. This card's appearance is a sign to say yes. Just say yes to the next part of our journey, to let go and simply enjoy the ride. I love that. Spirit of the river. Next, and our third card in this story is number 42, which is a 6. So we go to the card. Fives are often change and challenges, to the harmonious, balanced 6. And this card is called the Netcaster, and its preparations come to fruition. I love this. This is a direct confirmation about our movement to that wish fulfillment and going into a new adventure on our journey. When the Netcaster card comes out, it's a time to, in a way, stop praying for fish, but to spread your net out wide, because the fish are already here for the gathering. Everything that many of us have longed for is now within our reach. But it's been such a very, very long time since our prayers were answered that many have forgotten how to receive what is being offered to them. At this time, the stars are positioned for success. And the only thing that can stop these offerings, is if we doubt ourselves, if we sabotage the magic. The posse of angels' advice: be still and watch for the signs that a new opportunity has arrived. And then when your intuition tells you to spread your net, do not hesitate and cast your net wide, because you've earned it. You've earned it. You're worthy and deserving of it. And just open your arms wide to receive. Let's go to that tarot card. Okay, what could it be? It's the Four of Wands. Oh my gosh, it's the 1111 card. I love when this happens. Okay, so that 11, more confirmation about 1111 and this magical date that is going to be bringing in for so many in the collective, their wishes fulfilled. Don't put your emphasis on any expectation of how and when these miraculous, magical, serendipitous, and synchronistic things have to happen to you. Just when your intuition tells you to say yes, say yes, because it's destined for you. You see those beautiful doves, the white roses, and there I said, many of us in the collective are going to be moving, are going to be relocating. Divine unions coming together. Now, these could be in love, these could be in business partnerships, collaborations, connections. There's just so many wonderful things. And we mentioned about our security and our stability, the number 4, the 4 of Wands the 4 is all about our security and our safety and our stability, creating a stronger foundation for ourselves. Love that. Let's go to the Wisdom of Kali Oracle. And this card came out for us. More partnerships. And it's Kundalini Shakti. Significant inner shifts are taking place. Energies are beginning to move in new, mysterious ways. You may feel that resolution is hard to pin down at this time, but remember, it's not a time of doing. It's a time of being still and opening to receive the miracles and the magic. Lean into unfamiliar territory with boldness, tempered by patience. You won't miss out on what is divinely meant for you. You will become capable of many things on many levels that you were not capable of accomplishing previously, because previously you couldn't be in this new timeline because we all had lower frequency energies. You shall arise. A fresh path is signified. So that's the new adventure. That's the brand new adventure that the Spirit of the River showed us. The movement toward adventure and casting our net. Oops, that's not it. Casting our net, the net caster. Preparation comes to fruition because it's destined and it's time for it to happen. Let's finish off with some good fortune from our fortune cookies. Let's see here. Whoop. Whoop. The cards are very lively today. They want to jump, 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 jump. Okay. Oh, there's number 1. Okay, number 1. And here's number 2. Oh, there's number 2. Whoa. Cards are excited about this coming week. No more dormancy for them. And number 3. Okay. Let's see what they came in with. First card coming in for us is opportunities. New adventures. An important offer will be made. Be prepared and dress to impress. Well, you're impressive already. Why? Because not what you wear, but because of your energies. Just be your authentic self. Show up in your best divine eternal nature and just shine and radiant your unique self. So that opportunities cards came in. Then there's a card of manifestations. A bountiful time awaits you. Your wishes could manifest right before your eyes. Again, the 1111, the magic of that portal that we're going into. And the next card is achievement. Enjoy the limelight because you've earned it. Although, on the family front, someone's health could cause some secret worries and sleepless nights. But for you, step into that spotlight. Not out of ego, but because you deserve it. You deserve it. And you will step into it being humble, in integrity, and just shine your authentic light. I hope all of that's been helpful for you. Remember that Walk-In Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom airs every week on Saturdays. And if you're interested in watching that documentary interview of me. She died without dying, the miraculous story, walk-in experience of Claire Candy Hough. That's on Awakening Soul Films and Adam Striker, the producer, Adam Striker's channel. And I'll leave that link in the description box below. Or you can watch it on my website, which is angelhealinghouse.com. Go out, everyone, and fashion an absolutely beautiful life for yourself. And I'm wishing you love. And as always, angel blessings. And I so want to say, I hope all your wishes come true this week on the 11/11, and that you have an absolutely beautiful week. Take care, everyone. Bye.